Hi, thank you for giving me 25 minutes to talk about what's new with Dan Binford & Associates. It's a 25-minute video on all of the new products that address the solutions and the challenges that we all face. At the end of this short video, there's approximately 10 questions. If you'll take time to answer these 10 questions, we'll send you a $20 gift certificate to Starbucks. We hope you find this informative. What are the trends in today's design? Speed, price, biophilic design, branded spaces, experiential places, privacy. There are just a myriad of different things, but there's nothing more important right now in today's world than this residential trend, so we'll address that. First resource we're going to talk about is called Cabot Wren. Cabot Wren is high-end. If it were a car, it'd be a Lexus. Beautiful style, as you see here in this particular project, which was featured 2 weeks ago in a big publication. High quality, attention to detail, high comfort. All of our resources, such as Cabot Wren, etc., will grade in fabrics, but keep in mind, graded in does not mean in stock. Fabric shortages are a problem. Reserve your fabrics. You can give your reserve numbers to any manufacturer. So throughout this slideshow, you'll see some of the different new products that Cabot Wren came out with recently to address the needs of today's corporate environment. Stools, portable ottomans, funky furniture like you see here, comfortable furniture, and we also have traditional furniture like you see here. Cabot Wren, good resource for today's higher-end corporate projects. The next resource we're going to talk about is called ERG International, made in California. A little more contemporary. What do designers like about ERG? One-stop shop. Chairs, tables, lounge chairs, all types of different products. Like you see here, collaborative, ottomans, family held. You see the owner on the left, the son on the right now running the company. Extremely high quality focused, high design. Middle to upper middle price range, tremendous breadth. One of the nice things about ERG, aside from the breadth of tables and lounge seating, is the fact that all of their four-legged chairs are rated to 350 pounds. That's a big deal. Most companies have not made the transition to the BIFMA standard of 250 pounds to 350. As you can see here, lobbies, K-12, higher ed. But again, the four-legged chairs rated to 350 pounds. That's a nice feature in today's public spaces. Quality, we inspect everything, we photograph it before we ship it. Most companies don't do that anymore, and this is also important and nice from the standpoint that you don't know sometimes who your installer is going to be, and sometimes you'll ask us to label a piece A, B, C, D, so when it arrives on the job site, your installers know exactly how to install it. Again, it's important to reserve your fabrics. ERG will grade in anybody's fabric, but that does not mean it's in stock. You can go to Maharam, Design-Tex, Momentum, Carnegie. You can call your rep. He or she will reserve the fabric. You can give that reserve number to any manufacturer, but what you're going to find in today's environment is most of these fabrics aren't in stock, and that kills your lead time because furniture companies typically don't start production until the fabric is at their dock. Again, a four-legged chair. This was a nice project we did. The designer at a higher ed facility liked the fact that these were rated to 350 pounds. ERG, good resource for all your seating, table, collaborative furniture needs. The next resource is from Italy, Sagis. Upper middle, I wouldn't say high end, but I would say upper middle. Only caveat with Sagis is lead times are 10 to 12 weeks. Very cool Italian chairs, extremely high quality. We've represented Sagis for 25 years. I can count on one hand the amount of problems that we've had to address. Extremely high quality, a lot of attention to detail, very fun, very funky, contemporary furniture. And this is a signature collection called Long Way. You see the loop bench. You've got completely modular pieces for Long Way. Just a great collection for almost a conversation piece in today's lobby. Carson's, which also goes by the name Sterling Tree, the most affordable lounge chairs made in the United States. Good for corporate applications, good for residential applications, and best for situations where budgets are tight. The next resource is called Woodstock. Woodstock is an interpretation of a lot of the classic furnitures, but very affordable. For example, this in leather, this chair, the Hendrix, lists for about $600. This very cool table made in stainless steel lists for $600. Everything in Woodstock ships in 2 weeks. Clean, affordable, and fast. Woodstock. The next resource is called PS Furniture. This is categorized as event furniture. Hotels, convention centers, higher educational facilities where you're setting up your dining, you're tearing it down. Setting it up, tearing it down. Lightweight, very durable, almost indestructible. Great for event type applications. Mobile tables that nest. Again, lightweight so people can set these up and tear them down without hurting their back. Easy to store. You can get 20 tables on a cart that'll fit into an elevator. Has a resin edge so the edge is protected in case you drop the top. PS Furniture, good resource for event type applications. Kramer, not sexy, indestructible seating. We call it intensive use seating, big and tall seating, 24/7 seating. Applications could be a 911 center, could be a fire department, could be a police department, could be a military installation. The EverChair is our #1 selling chair. It's rated to 400 pounds. Again, the Triton Max, it's not going to win any design awards, but if you need a 500-pound chair or a stool that's rated to 500 pounds, this is a good one. And 50% of Kramer goes into labs, whether it be a standard lab, a hospital lab, an ESD lab, a school lab, etc. This is called Rhino material. It's 11 times more puncture resistant than vinyl. You can clean it with bleach. You can clean it with anything. Good for intensive use applications. Could be a manufacturing plant. Gresco, the premier resource for children's furniture. Not inexpensive. Gresco is very high quality. And you have to be a high quality manufacturer if you're the leader in children's furniture because you have concerns about head entrapment, pinch points. If you climb on it, is it going to fall? Can they pull something off and swallow it? These are all issues, if you're going to be the leader in children's furniture, that you better be sensitive to. Our best resource for tables, chairs, and booths is TableLogix out of Indiana. They do it your way. You send them a sketch, send them a picture, and we'll quote it. And this is today's corporate environment. Again, it could be the conference room. The conference room is no longer 4 walls and a 4x8 table. It's the cafeteria where people can socialize, interact, collaborate, and TableLogix is a good resource for all of these applications. We also make chairs. All of the chairs that you see in here are from TableLogix. Send us a picture of a chair, send us your budget, we'll find a solution. K-12, higher education, branded spaces, corporate cafeterias, higher education, restaurants, libraries, hotel dining. That was a concrete table that you saw there. And we're doing a lot of work for Kentucky Fried Chicken. We're the sole provider of all the chairs for 4,200 branches of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So we can build to specification and meet your design intent. We can build to price. More often than not, you've got a budget. You got a design intent. How do you marry the two without compromising your design? That's what TableLogix does. Next resource is Bold. This is your resource for custom. Send us a napkin sketch, give us your specifications, and we'll quote all of your custom needs from Bold Furniture. From tables to collaborative furniture. This was a counter height back painted glass table. Ohio State's Knowlton School of Architecture. They wanted some custom workstations. That's Bold Furniture. Again, this residential trend, this is a classic picture of contemporary furniture mixed with 18th century reproductions. Our resource is H Contract. H Contract is originally going after the assisted living senior care market, but 30% of the H Contract pieces are going into corporate applications where you have a tight budget, but you want a residential look, but you want the attributes of a commercial product with extra blocking, thicker foam, a little higher quality than your typical residential pieces. Chairs, benches, sofas, accent pieces such as tables, armoires, bookcases, chests. And for accent pieces, you can't beat H Contract. So this gets into that whole West Elm look, that whole idea of bringing residential pieces into commercial applications. H Contract, good resource. The next resource is called Nevins. Nevins hits about 5 different categories: tables, benches, planters, and biophilic green walls. All types of tables, from your collaborative community tables, conference tables, impromptu meeting tables, dining tables, table desks. Second category would be glass boards. A new product called Ariel gives you a little bit of artistic solutions to a space, but also gives you some acoustical properties where you just want a little acoustical separation in these large spaces. Benches, big category for Nevins. Climb, very popular. Collaborative areas. Ottomans, lounge seating. Then you get into some of our recycle bins and our ash and trash. Planters. 2 types of green walls. This is a living wall, where these are live plants that need to be maintained by a plantscaper, easy to install. And this is BioCanvas. Here you have preserved moss, preserved bark, and faux stone to bring in the outdoors to the inside of your corporate spaces. BioCanvas from Nevins. Nevers, good for your complex conference tables. Here you might be using Cambria. You've got built-in microphones, special sizes, special features, separation of cables. Nevers is good at working with you, an audiovisual professional, and a furniture company in bringing solutions into today's conference room. You need the audiovisual company involved with these discussions to make these projects work well. And Nevers, they understand AV and electronics. We also specialize in custom reception stations. Send us your drawing, give us as much detail as you can, and within 2 days we'll get a price for your custom reception station. Switching to Mayline, affordable solutions. Again, not going to win any design awards, good for tight budgets or tight lead times. Most of the Mayline products ship in 2 weeks. We cover 6 different product categories. One of the most important things about Mayline is you can send us your AutoCAD plans and tell us what you want. We'll populate the rooms, whether it be offices, break room, mail room, storage, etc. We'll help you design it, price it, and save you some time. Open desking and benching, big category for Mayline. Height adjustable tables. And tables in general. Our biggest category for tables are nesting training tables. Extremely affordable. They assemble well. You can add electric to them. Good resource. Mayline training tables. Occasional tables. Mayline seating. Again, everything from Mayline in the seating category ships in about 2 weeks. These are some of the newer styles. 4-legged chairs, task chairs, multi-purpose chairs, lounge chairs. This is TechWorks, been in Mayline for about 20 years. Predominantly was used for IT areas. and it's still very big for IT areas. That's an IT area. But it's also big in this new trend called maker spaces, where you want height adjustable industrial strength workstations on casters. Could be a stainless steel top, could be a laminate top, could be a butcher block top. You tell us, we'll build it. TechWorks, good product. Mailroom, still big category for Mayline. Storage, high density storage, as well as all types of different storage products. Then you get into our break rooms. Keep wall, good for storage, good for visual separation, good for whiteboards, good for holding TVs. Then you get into our private offices, which are very affordable, both wood and laminate. If you're seeking something very fast and affordable and a niche solution, we have Safeco. Mayline and Safeco just merged to give designers a very broad resource of quote-unquote Honda Civic type products. Outdoor furniture. Mobile screens. These screens can also be customized with your customer's logo for the branded spaces that are big today. Collaborative furniture. This is called Connect, very popular. Here you see Apple's new store in Seattle. It looks a lot like Connect, collaborative seating, tables, etc. Then you get into some of our seating. Sassy's our best-selling chair. Some of our current stools, along with our new Spark table. Lounge seating, carts, multi-purpose chairs, stools, training tables, lockers, freestanding signs, mobile screens, storage, coat racks, magazine racks, task lights. Hard to find niche solutions for commercial projects. The biggest category for Safeco is our recycle bins and our trash cans. Very affordable. Everything in Safeco ships in 2 weeks. The new well building standard, we address that with our product called Active Furniture. Safeco Active Furniture basically allows the user to adjust it up and down, promotes healthy workplaces, so people aren't sitting in a chair for 6 hours. Easy to move around, very collaborative. The next resource is called ECA. ECA makes most of the electrical components for the furniture company, so if you're trying to save money, you might consider ECA for your electrical components. The new trend in electric, which most people don't know about, is called the USB-C charger. It's faster, and most of the devices made today are going to have the USB-C port, which are great for tablets and charging phones. In 2 years, almost all the new products, whether it be a tablet or a phone, is going to have a USB-C charger. Cable management, electrical components for workstations, height adjustable electrical options. This is called Aisle. It's a great way to get electrical and USB ports to a collaborative space in the middle of a room. All types of electrical needs for furniture applications if you're trying to save money. Next resource is Krug, predominantly used for corporate applications. This is Zola, our most popular, by far our most popular lounge seating. Why? Because it has a clean out. In public spaces, you don't want stuff, quote unquote stuff, to collect between the seat and the back. 3 back heights, lots of configurations, with or without casters. You can add electrical to any of the Zola pieces. But again, it's the clean out, the replaceable parts, the multifunctional type configurations. Zola, very popular. Layton, Moby, Avatar, Tate bench, Callisto, all types of executive chairs, conference chairs, community tables. Case goods. The new Latitude is our most popular collection, very affordable with lots of options. You can get it with a glass top. Makes for a very beautiful table. Training rooms, V2 for multi-purpose rooms where you want executive multi-purpose conference room furniture. Our most popular collection for conference rooms is called Vertu. Many options, very affordable. Another collection called Nouveau, which has all the ancillary solutions for today's conference room, whether it be a pull-out trash can, etc. Glass top tables from Nouveau, very popular. Next resource is Skyline Glass, predominantly used for magnetic right erase boards. Any color, any size. Skyline Glass, good resource for the corporate applications. And we see these magnetic right erase boards going everywhere. And we do have several on quick ship in white, 4 different sizes, all under $1,100 net. And they each come with an array, or a track, an eraser, and the markers. New from Carnegie, Zerell Artform, used for 2 applications. 1, acoustical tiles, or 2 is if you're trying to bring color into a space. Acoustics are a big problem in today's offices, and this is a very quick way to add color and acoustical properties into a recently designed facility called Zerell Artform. Goes up fast, easy. About 10 different shapes, 3 different sizes within each shape. Zerell Artform can also be hung from the ceiling, like you see here. And a new program called Design Ally. Designers are busy. You have to go home. You've got obligations with family. You can send Carnegie your fabric needs. It's right on our website called Design Ally. Tell us what you want, fill out the form, email it to us, and tomorrow you'll have our solution picked by 3 of our New York designers in our studio that do nothing but every day pull fabrics based on your criteria. It saves you a lot of time, plus it'll give you a chance to see some of the newer solutions from Carnegie that you may not be familiar with. Design Ally, great program, right at carnegiefabrics.com on our home site. So here are some of the questions for $20. If you'll answer these and email me back, we'll send you a $20 gift certificate to Starbucks. Which line has nice affordable solutions like recycle bins, task lights, seating, magazine racks, active furniture? That's question number 1. Question number 2. What is the lounge series from Krug that is most popular, has several configurations, but most importantly has a clean out? Question number 3. Which line makes affordable electrical components that can help you on bids? Next question. What is Carnegie's program called where you tell them what you need, what you want, and they'll pick the fabrics and overnight them to you? Next question. Which line does Pure Custom? Send us a napkin sketch, give us your parameters, any materials, size, and we'll quote it for you. Next question, what is the top resource from Dan Binford & Associates that does resimercial seating and case goods? Case goods is a big category for this particular company, such as bookcases, tables, accent pieces, etc. What is ERG's standard weight capacity for a metal 4-legged chair? What is the name of Mayline's IT furniture that is also being used in maker spaces? What is the cool Italian resource that has the fancy loop bench? What is our best resource for custom booths, banquettes, seating, and tables for cafes? Which resource has live plants and preserved moss for walls in applications where you're trying to work with biophilic design? Last question, what is Carnegie's acoustical tile program called that also brings color into a space? My email is dan@danbinford.com. Send me your furniture needs. I'll send you back replies. People say, Dan, you don't have a solution for everything. And I say, you're right, we don't. We have 3. It's the little criteria that you give me when you email dan@danbinford.com that helps me save you time and get to some right solutions. Thanks for watching this video.